Hi guys, Mama Mita here, and today I have a little side dish for you that I am doing using squash. Now, yesterday I was at the store and you know how they have like those little discount produce and stuff, and I'm like, okay, what do they got? So they had some squash. I'm like, okay, three squash for $1. Oh, I can't pass that one up, so why not? So I got one. And so now I'm ready to show you what I do with just a small little side dish. It's not like the stuffed squash and stuff. It's a little bit easier, a little bit more faster to go get it done and get out of there. But it's a nice little dish to have when you having maybe pork chops or some chicken, and you're like, oh, what else am I going to put with that? Well, this is something else you can put with that. So let's do this. Okay, so I got the squash and I cut them in little circles. Let me put this where you can see this. Okay, hopefully I can get this camera situated. Oh boy. Okay, well, it's either get the camera situated or the head's off. Me and the camera. Okay, so I got these little circles, and then I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. Not much, because I just don't want too much oil. And on the squash, because of it being so much water, it's high moisture, you want to cook the squash at higher temperature. Shake, 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 shake your booty, shake your booty. Okay, got that around there a little bit. Now I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder, and I'm going to put some Italian seasoning. A little bit of black pepper. I'm not going to put any salt because I'm going to be using these oyster crackers, and they've got quite a bit of salt with them. And then I'm going to be putting some cheese with it. So because of those two, I don't really want to overdo it on the salt. People with hypertension and stuff, you don't want to really get them into that salt act of like every time, you ever see them when you go to the restaurant, they don't even taste the food, they right away pick up the salt and pepper and start doing this. And it's like, you should maybe taste it first before you put all that salt on there. But no, they do, and they eat it. I'm like, oh my God. If I did that within an hour, I'd probably have a headache, because the blood pressure would go up. So, and then that's all you're going to do on that. You're going to take it out, and then you're going to get your little pan. Hopefully it's not too hot to touch. Okay, and then you're just going to lay the little disc out into the pan. Okay, and then at that point, you're going to stick in the oven. Now, with this oven, I have a real oven right here. But, because it's just so hard to clean those real ovens, because that's not a stuff cleaner. And, I'm not going to do that one. I don't think so. I'd rather take it out to my Coleman oven that I've got outside that goes over the camping stove, or this one here instead of that one. I don't want to clean underneath there. I don't think so. This one only cost me $20-something, and then you got the camping stove and the oven outside. So I'm going to use the easy stuff that's easier to clean for me. So I'm going to put it. I would put it at, normally if I was doing a lot of these on the cookie sheets and stuff, I would put them at 425. Now, on this one here, I'm going to put it at between 4 to 450 and see how it goes, because these ovens here seem like they run a little bit lower in temperature. In other words, if you're baking a cake in this and it says 350, because that's usually what we make our cakes with, 350, I go a little bit more than 350, just a teeny bit more, or I can leave it at 350 but cook it longer. because you pretty much have to cook them a little longer than the regular oven, but that's okay with me. And then I put it on bake. This thing has all kinds of features, and it's really, really nice. And so that's all I do. And then I put it in the oven. And then when it's just about ready, and I see that they're tender and they're ready, you know, they're looking pretty good, then at that point, then I will add the other ingredients. So we're going to leave that to bake. Let's put the timer on and put it for 30 minutes. I might have to double time it. I don't think so. I probably think about maybe 40 minutes at the most, and it should be ready. But anyway, we'll come back. Okay, so I'm back. So the squash baked, and now I'm ready to put the topping on. And I went ahead and put the topping on those, but I wanted to show you what I had in it. Let me go ahead and just put one of these in so it can start baking. And I've got it on broil now. Okay. So what I put in it is I crumbled up some of those oyster crackers, and I put some Kobe Jack in it, and a little bit of chopped up parsley, and then some Parm cheese, and then I used some grated Parm cheese, Italian seasoning, and a little bit of black pepper. And so that's what it is. It's just like that. And basically what you do is you would just take and put this right on top, almost like if you was doing bruschetta. When you go to dress out your bruschetta, it would be like pretty much the same thing. You just pile it up in the center of the disc of the squash, and then you put it in the oven on the broil, and you wait for that to come out. Looks like it's going pretty good. You don't want the squash to be like mushy. You know, don't do that. You want the squash to still be like a little bit, not firm, but have a little, you know, firmness in it so that you can pick it up. It doesn't go limp and, you know, and then everything falls off of it. You don't want that. Okay. And that's basically all you have to do. And then let's just see. And you just pile it up there. And that way, and it shouldn't take long on this temperature. Looks like the cheese is already melting. So once it gets like toasty, at that point, that's when you would want to take it out. Boy, I bet they taste good. But it's just super, super easy to make that. And that's like a little side dish for your, you know, your maybe if you go to the store and you have you buy a chicken and you come home and you roast a chicken, you could do that. Or if you had some pork chops, or maybe you had some friends over and you had like maybe steaks, you could even serve those. And you know, you can change it up to the type of cheese you want. You don't have to put that kind of cheese. You could put some other kind of cheese that you really like. You could even put cheddar cheese or just straight mozzarella cheese and have it more dressed out, more Italian style. You could even take a little bit of the stuff that I had, this stuff here, the sun-dried tomato pesto. You could put a little dab of that on there and then dress it up with some cheese after. But I would first bake the squash a little bit and then bring them out. Put a little dab of that and then put your either your Parm cheese or, you know, or your grated Parm cheese, and just put a little bit on there. You wouldn't really have to put no breadcrumbs, you know, and with maybe a little bit of parsley for decoration. But I think that'd be kind of cool. Or you could even just do straight pesto, the one with the pine nuts in it, and it'd be like pretty green on top with a little bit of sprinkled Parmesan cheese. Okay, so let's take these out and see how these look. They're not brown all the way, but you'll get the drift of how they look, how they're supposed to come out to look. Yeah, they're starting to get a little brown. So you see how the cheese is melted like that? At that point, that's what you would take them out. Yeah, oh boy. Boy, they sure do smell good. Jeez. Yep. So you guys, that's how easy that is to do. Just a few minutes underneath the broiler there and you have it ready. Now you guys, if you like this video today, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, it would be nice if you would, please. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you again. Bye now.